Curtis Bush, born June 27, 1962, is an American world champion kickboxer who competed in the welterweight, super-welterweight, light-middleweight and middleweight divisions. A tall southpaw possessing dangerous spinning back kicks and spinning back fists. Bush competed entirely under full contact rules and was a two-time Virginia state champion as an amateur before turning professional in 1983. After knocking out Robert Visitacion to become the North American welterweight champion in 1987. He went on to win 5 world titles in 4 weight classes and retired from competition in 1999. Early life. Curtis Bush was born in Virginia Beach, Virginia in 1962 and in 1976. At the age of 13, began practicing Tang Soo Do, eventually earning his black belt after 5 years. He took up kickboxing at 17. Career. Bush began competing as an amateur kickboxer in 1979 and amassed a record of 15-2 with 11 knockouts over the next 4 years before turning professional in 1983. The highlights of his amateur career include decision wins over Darnell Studavant for the Virginia welterweight, -67 kilograms, 147 pounds, title and Alfonso Claiborne for the Virginia super welterweight, -70 kilograms, 154 pounds, belt in 1981 and 1982, respectively. His professional kickboxing debut came on June 11, 1983 in Memphis, Tennessee when he knocked out the previously undefeated Jackie Hollywood Dixon 8-0. 5 KOs. In round 2 of a bout televised nationally on ESPN. He soon became the number 9 ranked light welterweight by the PKA when he knocked out the PKA number 5 world contender Ken Kummer with a 5th-round roundhouse kick to the head in Gatineau, Quebec, Canada. His professional boxing debut came on February 16, 1984. Bush knocked out Charles Carter in the 2nd round in Virginia Beach, VA. He was picked by Muhammad Ali in 1984 to box on his Champion Sports Pro boxing team in the Cayman Islands. Ali had watched Bush in a kickboxing match on ESPN in which he had knocked out George Morrissey with head kick in the 6th round. Bush won his boxing fight by a 4th-round knockout, which gave him a record of 3-0 with 3 KOs as a professional boxer. Bush signed a 6-fight contract with Ali's lawyer, Richard Hirschfield, to box in the Caribbean, with a final bout in London, England, for a minor title. However, the company folded soon after Bush's Cayman Islands fight because of stock fraud. In 2005, captured fugitive Richard Hirschfield committed suicide. In 1985, Bush fought 4-time PKA world champion Cliff "Magic" Thomas in a non-title bout in Atlanta, Georgia and won the fight by unanimous decision over 5 rounds. The bout was televised on ESPN, and the win moved Bush to number 4 in the PKA rankings. A month later, Bush knocked out Canadian welterweight champion Reynold Lamar in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Those 2 wins pushed Bush to number 2 in the ISCA World Ratings after the demise of the PKA. He became the ISCA number 1 world welterweight contender after knocking out then-current number 1 contender Paul Biafore in Toronto, Ontario, Canada in 1987. Bush won with 5th-round knockout. That same year, he won the ISCA North American welterweight, -66.8 kilograms, 147.3 pounds. Full contact championship over Robert Visitacion in State Line, Nevada. He dominated his opponent throughout, scoring 2 early knockdowns before finishing him off with a liver punch in round 2. 2 years later, in 1989, He won the FFKA United States light welterweight, minus 67 kilograms, 147 pounds, belt in Portland, Maine against Chuck Cypress. After forcing 3 standing 8 counts on Cypress in rounds 2 and 3, he continued to batter his opponent in the 4th and caused his corner to throw in the towel. Having outgrown the domestic circuit, Bush won his first world championship in 1990 against number 3 ISKA world title contender Emmanuel Sasima in Paris, France, where he won a 12-round split decision over the Cameroonian for the full-contact ISKA light middleweight, minus 72.3 kilograms, 159.4 pounds belt. Bush then became a world champion for the second time in 1990 with a 4th-round KO of number 1 WKKO world middleweight contender Bubba "Blackhawk" Walters. Curtis won the WKKO world middleweight, minus 73 kilograms, 160 pounds championship. 1991 saw Bush fight in the kickboxing hotbed of Amsterdam, Netherlands for the first time, where he faced local fighter Marlon Boldivine. He was stunned and given a standing 8 count in round 3 before losing on points. Despite this setback, he was still granted a shot at his 3rd world title, and he knocked out Piotr Fallender in round 7 to take the ISKA's world welterweight title in his hometown of Virginia Beach, Virginia. He defended this belt in Ajaccio, Corsica in 1992, outpointing Tucson Andrelli. Bush and Andrelli would later rematch but fought to a no contest. Having boxed occasionally since 1984, Bush won his first title in the sport on February 3, 1994 by defeating Lynn Jackson via technical knockout in round 10 in Virginia Beach for the USBA Southern light middleweight, minus 69.9 kilograms, 154 pounds belt. This earned him the spot as the IBF number 1 intercontinental contender. Returning to kickboxing, he became a 4-time world champion when he won a unanimous 12-round decision over Tom Montgomery in Brighton, England, to be crowned the ISKA world super welterweight, minus 69.5 kilograms, 153.2 pounds full contact champion, setting up a unification fight with Roberto Visitacion at the Dundonald International Ice Bowl in Belfast, Northern Ireland in 1996. With both Bush's ISKA super welterweight title and Visitacion's WKA super welterweight, minus 70 kilograms, 154.3 pounds strap on the line, Bush stopped the Italian in round 8 to become the undisputed world champion. He lost the ISKA super welterweight world title to Mark Weller when he was TKO'd in the 8th round in Cambridge, England in May 1997. He rebounded later in the year by taking the vacant ISKA North American crown in the same division, with a controversial majority decision win over Melvin Murray in Toronto, Canada. Bush won his 2nd USBA boxing title when he won a 12-round split decision over Kevin Hall, 15-2, 11 KOS, for the USBA Southern Middleweight Championship on October 2, 1997 in Virginia Beach, VA. In his first attempt at the NBA World Middleweight, minus 72.64 kilograms, 160 pounds boxing title, Bush was TKO'd in round 9 by Elvis Alexander in Virginia Beach on April 16, 1998. He also lost a unanimous decision to Tom Kimber at the Mass Destruction pay-per-view in Lowell, Massachusetts in May 1999 in AIKF World Middleweight, minus 75 kilograms, 165.3 pounds full contact title challenge. Bush retired on June 30, 1999, aged 37, after being stopped in the 9th round by Elvis Alexander again for the NBA World title. Acting. Bush appeared with Bill "Superfoot" Wallace in 5 commercials for the Treco Power Stretch and SABBA in 1985. His first film role was as a deranged poacher in the 1988 Canadian film Dragon Hunt, filmed in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Bush's character was killed by star Michael McNamara in a fight scene. Bush also had a small role as a member of the Foot Gang in the films Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze in 1990 and 1991, respectively. In 1992, he starred in a locally produced UPN television series 464 Roadhouse, which was based on the film Roadhouse starring Patrick Swayze. Bush played Dylan and Swayze played Dalton. The series lasted 4 episodes before being cancelled. Bush also released a 60-minute training video, A Beginner's Guide to Professional Kickboxing, in 1992. Ringside Products and Asian World of Martial Arts distributed it. He played a terrorist in the film Major Payne, starring Damon Wayans. In 1995, he starred in the independent horror film Psycho Kickboxer, which premiered in 1997. In 2000, Bush was chosen to do the motion capture and face scanning for the character Cobra in the Xbox video game Bruce Lee: Quest of the Dragon, released in 2002. Bush continues to act and played an Army sergeant in the ABC series Lost in 2006 and a naval officer in the 2012 film Battleship. In 2013, Bush auditioned and won a speaking role as security guard number 3 in Season 3 of Hawaii Five-0. Episode 3.23, Hiwelo Oihana. Personal life. Bush was honored with Curtis Bush Day on April 27, 1995 by Mayor Maya E. Obendorf in Virginia Beach, Virginia. He currently lives in Oahu, Hawaii and works as a behavior therapist. Championships and awards. Boxing. United States Boxing Association. USBA Southern Light-middleweight. Minus 69.9 kilograms, 154 pounds. Championship. USBA Southern Middleweight. Minus 72 kilograms, 160 pounds. Championship. Kickboxing. Virginia State Kickboxing. Amateur Virginia Welterweight. Minus 67 kilograms, 147 pounds. Championship. Amateur Virginia Super Welterweight. Minus 70 kilograms, 154 pounds. Championship. Fight Factory Karate Association. FFKA United States Light Welterweight. Minus 67 kilograms, 147 pounds. Championship. International Sport Karate Association. ISKA Southeast Welterweight. Minus 66.8 kilograms, 147 pounds. Full Contact Championship. ISKA North American Welterweight. Minus 66.8 kilograms, 147 pounds. Full Contact Championship. ISKA North American Super Welterweight. Minus 69.5 kilograms, 153 pounds. Full Contact Championship. ISKA World Welterweight. Minus 66.8 kilograms, 147 pounds. Full Contact Championship. ISKA World Super Welterweight. Minus 69.5 kilograms, 153 pounds. Full Contact Championship. ISKA World Light Middleweight. Minus 72.3 kilograms, 159 pounds. Full Contact Championship. World Karate and Kickboxing Organization. WKKO World Middleweight. Minus 73 kilograms, 160 pounds. Championship. World Kickboxing Association. WKA World Super Welterweight. -70 kilograms, 154 pounds. Full Contact Championship. Boxing record. Kickboxing record. Curtis Bush on IMDb.